viewers. You have heard them speak. You have heard them dissecting the word. Today, I'm not here to preach, but maybe to answer only 2 questions from you, pastors, then I'm done. I'll just answer 2 questions from you. Maybe those questions might be of interest to the viewers. So I'm not prepared for anything, but I'm here to answer some few questions. Then I'm done. Thank you for viewing us wherever you are. It's my tradition. Anytime I preach, I always come again. Then give you maybe a platform to ask me some few questions, so that maybe if I answer one, it will help somebody who had the same question. It's not like I'm very capable, but somewhere, somehow, God helps me to answer. So, do you have some few questions, men of God?
Thank you so much, Apostle. I have this question that I just want to ask, maybe for the interest of our viewers that are at home. What is why is the church silent whilst the government or the country or the world system is saying something? Why is it that even now the men of God, the apostles, the prophets, the pastors, they are in hiding, they are not saying anything, whilst the world is saying something?
Okay. Serious question. Yeah, surely we are hiding. That's why you see us maybe online, preaching online, whilst maybe they are doing some meetings, not online, but maybe they are gathering, they are speaking, they are talking to each other, with sanitizer or without, but they are mixing and mingling. They are traveling up and down, but we are confined, and the church is silenced. Maybe let me answer you with maybe a verse. 1 Kings chapter 18, verse 40. 1 Kings chapter 18, verse 40.
Verse 14.
40, 40.
Verse 40. And Elijah said unto them, take the prophets of Baal, let no one of them escape. And they took them, and Elijah brought them down to the brook Kishon and slew them there.
Alright, this is a story of Elijah. Elijah was the prophet. On some early verses up there, verse 3, 4, 5, you will hear Elijah complaining before God that I'm the remaining prophet, and all other prophets are hiding, just like what we are doing. We are hiding. Not because we are very much afraid of this COVID or coronavirus, no. The church, to be honest, is not afraid of this coronavirus. We are not afraid. Because by the stripes of Jesus, we are healed. And the blood of Jesus alone speaks better healing than any other medicine. I like one thing with the doctors. They say we treat, but Jesus heals. These people treat, they give you treatment, but the healing comes from God. So the church seems to be silent, not because there is fear amongst them, but let me say, maybe we are not afraid of the pandemic. We are afraid of the voice. The prophets could prophesy, they hear God, but they were hiding not because of the disaster or because of the drought that Elijah had proclaimed, but they were hiding from the voice of Jezebel. So the church now is hiding from the voice of Jezebel. There is a voice behind this COVID, which the church is hiding. But don't ask me, can you become an Elijah now? Well, that will be the question now. If they are hiding, Elijah rose up. It's okay. Let me get to that point. Elijah rose up, and miracles were performed on a mountain. After killing the 400 prophets of Baal, he had to take them to the river Kishon and slew them. He sliced them. And so most of them were drowned by the water. The fish had parted. And Elijah was celebrating. You might ask me, why can't you just do that? Stand up. Slaughter them. Show them God's power. It's a good idea. But let us find out what happened to Elijah when he did that. He stood up. He showed himself up. We've got verses that shows miracles. Fire came as rain from heaven. Finished up the altar that was set by the kingdom of Baal. Remember, this altar was not provided by Elijah. Means say, all that we're going to be talking about is not even provided by God. It's coming from the devil. This is not God doing it. It's coming from the devil. This is not God's plan. This is the devil's plan. And it has to be stopped by the church. And the church is hiding for a reason, which I am trying to explain now. Elijah, after finishing them, after slaughtering them, if you could go to chapter 19, maybe verse 2 or verse 3. Start from verse 3.
Verse 3. And when he saw that, he arose and went for his life and came to Beersheba, which belonged to Judah.
Why is this man saw? When you say saw that, it means you must have seen. Something was exposed to your visibility, to your sight, so that you see. But this thing was not on the side, it was in the ear. Now go back to verse 1.
Verse 1. And Ahab told Jezebel all that Elijah had done.
Elijah did the unexplainable miracles. He did wonderful miracles. He called fire from heaven to come and consume the altar, consume the bull, and all the prophets of Baal bowed down to the God, the supreme God, the God Jehovah, the real God of heaven. They worshipped, but still worshiping doesn't make sense because finally they were killed. Then after the killing, Jezebel came up. What happened to Jezebel?
Verse 2. Then Jezebel sent a messenger unto Elijah, saying, So let the gods do to me, and more also, if I make not thy life as the life of one of them by tomorrow about this time.
So now Jezebel is coming to Elijah with the voice again.
Yes.
It's not Jezebel coming, but the voice.
Yes.
It's not COVID we are running from, but maybe the voice. Everyone now is afraid of the voice behind the messenger. There is a voice that we have to be sensitive to, that is behind this COVID, which is the voice of Jezebel. Every country, every continent now is not afraid now of the COVID-19. It's afraid of the voice behind this thing. So doing wonders or maybe showing the world that you are so powerful, yes, it might be good. But listen to me, all pastors and all other people who are viewing me now. It's not like the church's power has been ripped off. No. We still have this power. The power is still there. But there is a moment of hiding the voice of Jezebel. So that when this voice disappears, you will see all the prophets rising up. Elijah ran away.
Yes,
And he thought he was the only prophet remaining, without knowing that God knows these prophets. He ended up telling him, no, you're not alone.
Yeah, that's it.
You still have more 700. So prophets who are still there. If God said my prophets, those people are real prophets of God. But Jezebel caused the real man who caused fire to come down, to run away for his life. So if you try maybe and prove that you are the ultimate before the voice of Jezebel, you will run. What is important now is respect the voice of Jezebel. There is a moment of hiding. I wonder if you could remember very well, one day Jesus, knowing very well that he can walk on water, but he was baptized on a thing that he can use as a rod, but he was baptized. Means to say there is a moment of singing in water, and there is a moment of walking on water. So this is a moment that we have to understand as a church. It's a moment of singing. A moment is not a lifetime. It's a moment of singing. But very soon we'll be walking on the same water without a boat. Don't worry, Peter, even if you take my boat and you go, because this was Jesus' boat, which was taken by the disciples when Jesus followed them on the water. You might take our power, you might take our responsibility as the church, but we are following you, walking on water. We are coming. So Elijah ran. He hid himself in a cave. A lot happened in the forest, were given food, no problem. In the cave, a lot happened. Then God commanded him to come out. After doing the unthinkable, God commanded him to come out. Then he said, you are fired. Your work is ending here. Here is your package. Now rise up. Go and anoint Hazael to be the king of Syria. Go again, anoint Jehu to be the king of Israel. Finally, anoint Elisha to be my prophet. Mean to say, the office of Elijah has been taken by another person who is not running, who is doing nothing, to the voice of Jezebel, who is just in farming. And the man who is doing farming was hit by a jacket. Then he followed the man whose job has expired. Why Elijah running away to the point that even the world could not find a place to hid him? Elijah couldn't find a place here on earth to hide from the voice of Jezebel, to the point that he was taken away by the whirlwind into the heavenly places, running away from Jezebel. So if you stand and fight Jezebel, we will find you in heaven very soon. So we are here simply because we need the anointing of Elisha, not the anointing of Elijah. Elijah received a declaration or a prophecy, not from God. You said from Jezebel. Yes. Verse 2. Yes. What did Jezebel say? Tomorrow by this time. Elisha said this. Tomorrow by this time, fine flour will be by the gates. Yeah. And now Jezebel, before Elisha, Jezebel said, tomorrow by this time, your head shall be my bread. I'll cut off your head, just like what you did to my prophets. What does that mean? It means that prophecy was fulfilled. Even if Elijah was taken by the whirlwind unto the heavenly places, the whirlwind didn't save the head of Elijah. Because you hear in Matthew chapter 11, you hear now God saying, this Jesus, who is God, no problem, is now saying, Elijah came and you did whatever I want to do with him. Means to say, Elijah who came, Jesus gave an answer that who this Elijah was. And he said, this Elijah is John the Baptist. And what happened to John the Baptist? His head was cut because it was a prophecy from Jezebel. Jezebel said, your head will be cut off tomorrow. And he was apprehended today. He was confiscated today. He was paradigmed like today. Tomorrow, it was a birthday. The lady played. This is the Jezebel type of an anointing. She played. After some dances, then she climbed for the head of Elijah. So finally, the prophecy of Jezebel was fulfilled. So, as church, we must understand that when the voice of Jezebel is speaking, there is a moment of singing and there is a moment of rising up. I know I'll have a lot of criticism now, but don't worry. Very soon you understand that Jezebel is just a weaker person. She doesn't have the power. All it takes is when the storm maybe is coming, you hide a bit. Up until the angel of God comes and say, oh, how are you men of valor? Greeting Gideon. And tomorrow you hear us say, Munondo wa Jehovah, never Gideon. Very soon you're going to be shouting, Munondo wa Jehovah, never Gideon. Mean to say, my sword and the sword of Jehovah will be like intertwined, will be diluted. It will be one thing very soon. So the church is in silence. We are coming up, and you are coming there. And let them never, never, ever think that they've succeeded. We are still coming. Because Elisha is there. And Elisha is there. Elisha will not miss. Elisha will not miss. He who escapes from Hazael, Jehu will strike. If Jehu misses, Elisha will not miss. We are in the Elisha type of a church. We will not miss this.
Okay. I was talking to one person yesterday. Just like I asked a question, why is the church silent? Now, what is the duty of the church now? We are in hiding. We are hiding from this pandemic. What is the duty of the church now?
I like it when the church is hiding. I was young, and by the time I was very young, I wanted to hunt a lot. What I discovered, baby, when you are patrolling in the forest, when you see a snake, if you see the snake maybe like a rod on a straight position, that snake is already how it's going. But when you see that snake reversing as if it's giving you a bit of a longer distance, what you call now maybe social distance. So when the snake is giving you a social distance, it's coming to strike. So this social distance, or maybe this hiding out, never think we are hiding out. We are coming to strike. Can you read Exodus chapter 13, verse 15? What's happening? Exodus chapter 13, verse 15.
Verse 15. And it came to pass, when Pharaoh would hardly let us go, that the Lord slew all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both the firstborn of men and the firstborn of beasts. Therefore I sacrificed to the Lord all that opened the matrix, being males, but all the firstborn of my children I redeem.
I redeem. So the church is being redeemed now. Listen to me, church. You are being redeemed. But the Jezebel voice, the Pharaohic system that is tormenting you now, I'm not prophesying, but I'm announcing to you that they have gone out of bounds. They overstayed their marks. They've gone way past their boundaries. It presents redemption. The church is redeemed. But if the church is still facing the challenges from a Pharaohic system, from the stubbornness of the Pharaohic system, I announce to you today that your firstborns are dying. You are losing firstborns. You can never fight the church and win. You are losing your ideas. You are losing whatever you depend on. You are losing your economy. You are losing your healthy system. You are losing even peace globally. Peace is originated in the church because Jesus is the Prince of Peace. So fighting the church is fighting even the peace that you claim you are trying to sustain or to keep in place. You are fighting even the healthy that you are trying to make sure is implemented. You are fighting even the target that you are up to. This is high time your world must understand that the church is the supreme. If you fight the church, at night your firstborn are dying. What I like with God is, He doesn't kill the firstborn of Pharaoh only. Anything that came first from the womb, it was killed. Meaning from the ants, the mice, whatever type of a reptile that we're talking about, the fish, the birds, the animals, and the human being. I think the greatest pandemic that you will face from today, if you don't respect the church, is the cries of your firstborn. Your firstborn will die. Pharaoh will let the Israelites worship their God. Thank you very much for asking me. I think from today, the world must understand that you might or you may oppress any other organizations, but not the church of God. Because the church has a tendency of crying unto the Creator, and the Creator has a tendency of hearing. And when He hears, He sends the angel of death. And the angel of death will cause havoc unto whoever says is more intelligent than the church. You can never be intelligent, more intelligent than the God that you serve. I like Paul one day he said, the foolishness of God, but Paul tells, the foolishness of God is more wise than the wisdom of the world. So you are not even 10% closer to God. If you want a solution, the solution is in the church. If you want peace, the peace is in the church. If you want reconciliation, the reconciliation is in the church. If you want forgiveness, forgiveness is in the church. This is the right time in the world that should focus your understanding, focus your thinking, focus even your pursuit, focus even all your handling of ideas now. Focus the lenses onto the churches. You have a better solution there. And the solutions are permanent. If the church prophesied about the arrival of this pandemic, they have an answer about its departure. They have an answer about its density. They have an answer about its effect. Focus yourself on the church. Don't waste your time Focus yourselves. Now, pull your socks. Look for the church. They have an answer for you. We are not hiding as such, but we are waiting for a time as this when your firstborn will die. So before they die, better you, Pharaoh, let the Israelites go. But if you follow them again, you will not cross the Red Sea. Thank you very much for your listening.
Thank you so much, Apostle, for such a mind-blowing message. Viewers, you've heard it for yourself from the Apostle of God. You know, it's amazing to have a man that can speak something, and it is another thing again to have a man that can speak the mind of God. Like he said, he was just announcing. And today, stay tuned. You know, you are safe. Just like he said, the answer is in the church. As the church has already proclaimed about the disease, so the church also has an answer about the disease. Thank you so much. We are coming up again on Friday. Stay tuned.